host, wickedwheatbrewing.com. Drink different. I'm Jeremy Greene of ESPN Radio. This is Tommy Bradley joining me to bring to you the Philadelphia Eagles 2021 NFL win-loss projection video from the Sportsocracy. Tommy, this is a team that I have routinely criticized for their handling of Carson Wentz, who was a far superior, in my opinion, quarterback to Jalen Hurts. How do you view the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen at quarterback going into the 2021 season?
I think this is the season where they purposely throw Jalen Hurts out there with not enough protection or weapons and say good luck and we'll appreciate our next coach and GM.
I've said that for quite some time. I honestly have never seen a young quarterback given this little to work with. That you're going to be dealing with Greg Ward again as your number 2 wide receiver.
Who is that?
Behind Devontae Smith, who's a rookie.
Yeah.
And a wispy little rookie at that. I just look at this team, and you were in cap hell. You got out from underneath Carson Wentz. You're going to have 3 wins going into next year, so the team's going to be rebuilt. The question I have is, are you going to retain Howie Roseman? My answer would be no. Anytime one of your lead scouts looks at him and basically tells him to go get fucked, that's a bad sign that your GM's lost control. My hope would be that this season goes so poorly that they figure out that the Jalen Hurts experiment is not going to work, which some wise NFL draft miser tried to tell you on draft night as you took him. And then this happened. Woof. There is a period of about 5 games in 2 separate stretches where I don't see how you're going to win a game. I really don't. I mean, honest to God, be as eagle-colored glasses as you can be. Tell me on the top line of that schedule, from week 1 to week 6, you go Falcons to Buccaneers. Who exactly are they supposed to beat in that?
I don't see it.
I don't either.
Struggled to come up with some wins for the Eagles this year.
And they're not just going to get beat in most of those, they're going to get shellacked.
Yeah.
And I think they'll get beat by the Raiders. Then you get into a week 8 game with the Detroit Lions where you're 0-7. I have you getting your first win right there.
Right. I think I did too.
There's just not a lot of winnable games on the schedule.
At all.
And you've got Jalen Hurts. I mean, unless you run the veer with Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell, there's just not a lot to like here. I think this is a blip year for the Eagles. I know, I can't remember if you're higher on them or if I am. This is Tommy's breakdown of how he has the 2021 NFL season going. You have the Eagles at 2-15. 4 games behind the 3rd place New York Giants. And you would have them as the second worst team in the NFC East and with the 3rd pick in the draft. So there's that.
Yeah, I think this might be the year where Eagles fans need to just, hold on to your Super Bowl, maybe replay that on Sundays instead of watching the team. It's going to be a rough go this year. Looking at the schedule, doing the breakdown that we did, I really struggled. I did not want to give, the Eagles a 0-17, a 1-16 record. But as I was going through the games, coming up with 2 wins was even hard. I mean, every week, their schedule is tough, and there's a couple of games I could see them squeaking away with. But honestly, those 2 games against the Lions, I think it's going to be closer than people think. I think it's going to be really tough for the Eagles to come away with some, with some wins this year. And do they have their first in this upcoming draft?
Yes.
So you have that to look forward to.
They'll have the Colts if Carson Wentz starts more than 70% of games, and they have it's either the Dolphins or the 49ers.
I think their best case scenario is, as much as, Eagles fans don't want to hear it, is having that tough season this year, getting rid of Howie Roseman, moving on, going to a new regime, starting fresh with those first-round picks, and building on the talent that they got in this year's draft, like Devontae Smith.
I am right there with you. I have the Philadelphia Eagles at 4-13. I'm not quite as down on them. In my projection, they would wind up with the 6th pick in the draft, but they would have the ammo to go get Keaton Slovis, Sam Howell, whoever they feel is legitimately the quarterback of the future here. I'll be honest with you, I feel like 4-13, I was even being a little a little eagle-colored glasses.
Yeah.
I just don't, this team's not very good. And now, you kick the can down the road with the cap, and you had to deal with all the Wentz money and all the dead money that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
This is a blip year. You're going to have money next year. You're going to have draft picks. Things are going to get better. Just relax.
Things are going to get
a year from
easier.
A year from now, you're going to tell me I was right about Jalen Hurts, and it'll all be fine. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you for all the ugly things you said about me online, and the ESPN radio calls and all the other things that I've dealt with. And that's fine. You'll know soon enough.
Hashtag birds aren't real.
That's right. Hashtag birds aren't real. For Tommy Bradley, I'm Jeremy Greene of ESPN Radio. This has been the Philadelphia Eagles 2021 win-loss projection video from the Sportsocracy. Make sure to click like and subscribe so you'll know every time we go live, including weekdays at 9 a.m. for the Sportsocracy Morning Show. Driven by you, the producers of the show, and brought to you every day, as always, by Wicked Weed Brewing. WickedWeedBrewing.com. Drink different.